What is up, everybody? It is your boy Dillo, and I'm back with the MMA Gaming 148 highlights. Let's get into the fights. The first fight of the night is Ben Usher 69 versus Shane AA 92 in the PlayStation heavyweight division. My God, the way this fight went off, both guys were swinging and banging, but ultimately Ben Usher with the nice lean back dodge to an uppercut that dropped Shane AA 92, and he just doesn't let up with the punishment. He just continues with punches on the ground until the ref has to step in for a beautiful first round TKO stoppage, moving himself up to an impressive 5-1 and 1-0 in the PlayStation heavyweight division. Next fight of the night is Chubbs NYC going up against George Washkart in the PlayStation featherweight division. And Chubbs NYC, you don't see it, but he hurt his opponent at the beginning of this clip, and then yet again with the uppercut to drop George Washkart, and he just follows up with more shots to force a first round TKO stoppage in his debut fight, and he moves to a beautiful 1-0 in the PlayStation featherweight division. Next fight of the night is, well, me versus O Studded in the PlayStation light heavyweight division. It's my debut, it's Studded's debut. They don't show it in the beginning of this clip, but Studded was piecing me the fuck up, but ultimately me stepping back to reset with a perfectly placed and albeit very lucky head kick to drop the man in O Studded, and I just capitalized. I did not let up with the punches, and I forced a first round TKO stoppage in my debut. I am 1-0 in MMA Gaming. In our fourth fight of the night, we have Flecko02 against Edson Choi for life, and yet again, in the bantamweight division for the PlayStation now, we have Flecko02 just landing spinning elbow after spinning elbow against the Cejudo pick. It's the second spinning elbow, though, that drops Edson Choi, and Flecko just capitalizes on this momentum and lands shot after shot, getting himself a beautiful TKO stoppage in the PS bantamweight division. In our next fight of the night, we have Andrew 404 going up against Frey Banzex in the Xbox light heavyweight division. And it is both guys' debut in the division. Ultimately, Andrew 404 with the weird head kick, which looked like it was going to set up for a TKO, but as I don't know what happened as he was going down, I'm guessing Freyban's pick landed wrong or something, hit his head, and out goes Freyban's. A truly weird first round KO, but nonetheless an impressive debut for Andrew 404. Now in our sixth fight of the night, we have Holloway's Plug versus Nick 202 was taken in the Xbox bantamweight division, and it's ultimately the Aldo pick just perfectly landing a perfectly placed counter spin kick to drop the Peter Yan pick, and ultimately the right straight to put his lights out, and Holloway's Plug gets his successful debut in the Xbox bantamweight division with a beautiful second round KO. In our next fight of the night, it's our boy, Samurai Robin 23, going up against Bomber MMA in the PS middleweight division. It's a Jacare versus Whitaker matchup, and Samurai Robin facing some adversity to begin with, getting hit with a nice uppercut to body shots that looked like he genuinely had them in trouble, but Samurai Robin rallies back, resets, takes a deep breath, calms down, and lands a combo, a counter combo that drops the Jacare pick, and he follows up with brutal ground and pound to get the first round TKO stoppage and move to a 3-1 in the PS middleweight division. Next fight of the night, it's Sleepy Penguin YouTube up against Loner Gone in the PS welterweight division. It's a Masvidal versus Covington matchup, and Sleepy Penguin with the coming in right hook that just drops the Covington pick. It looks like he was a little confused at first, but he capitalized immediately, landing punch after punch after punch to pick up the second round TKO stoppage after a hard fought first round, getting a successful debut in the PS welterweight division. Next fight of the night is yet another welterweight fight, this time in the Xbox division. Unquiet Silver 11 going up against our boy Sir Frisky YouTube, and it's ultimately Unquiet Silver with the brutal combo to put Sir Frisky out in the second round for the beautiful knockout and Unquiet Silver's first MMA Gaming win. And in our final preliminary fight of the night, we have I Am From Jupiter going up against his rival, Ashton Kutcher, in the PlayStation Bantamweight division. I Am From Jupiter with the brutal combo that just put the Dillashaw pick against the fence, and he did not let up. He landed 2 more shots to make sure he got the job done with a beautiful second round TKO, earning I Am From Jupiter his first ever MMA gaming win. In the first main card fight of the night, we have Buck Oni versus the Fro MMA in the Xbox featherweight division, and Oni with the absolute upset going to the unanimous decision after 3 hard-fought rounds. As you can see here, Oni just taking control of the bulk pick. It was clearly the striking that made the game what it was for Oni. Oni picking up the unanimous decision win after an incredible performance and moving to an impressive 4-0 in MMA gaming. In the first of 4 title fights of the night, we have Ronaldinho versus Cool Handle 1 in the PlayStation featherweight division, and it's ultimately Ronaldinho with the crisp combo to knock out the Edgar pick, or at least knock him down, and to follow with some beautiful and brutal punches, may I add, to pick up a second round TKO and to successfully defend his PS featherweight title. Ronaldinho moves to an impressive 6-0 in the PlayStation featherweight division. In the second title fight of the night, we have Andrew Lennon versus Warbsy in the Xbox bantamweight division. Andrew Lennon putting his title up on the line, and it's ultimately Andrew Lennon with this beautiful punch that just flatlines the Sean O'Malley pick in the 5th round, folds his leg back a la Gabriel Gonzaga versus Mirko Krokop. Just an absolutely brutal KO, and he moves to an absolutely impressive 5-0 and continues to stay your Xbox bantamweight champion. In our second last title fight of the night, we have Toxin putting up his bantamweight title in the PlayStation division against our boy and the man destined for greatness, Lil Pose. And what do you know? It's Lil Pose with the absolute upset and a beautiful uppercut KO in the 5th round to move to an impressive 4-0 and to become your new PlayStation bantamweight division champ. This is it. We are down to the last fight of the night, the main event of the evening, the highly anticipated rematch between Iron 710 and Not Morbid. And ultimately, it is Iron 710 with the unanimous decision win after 5 absolutely brutal and grueling rounds to pick up the dub and the nod on the judges' scorecards. And Iron 710 is still your MMA Gaming lightweight champion. That has been it for MMA Gaming 148. Once again, I just want to thank them for having me on the card. I will see you guys at MMA Gaming 149. Peace out, guys.